Chief Minister Nongthomam Biren determined to protect agricultural lands to ensure sustainable development and ecological balance in Manipur. Government of Manipur to build an exclusive market for Mao community at Lamphel Sanakaitel. People seize PDS rice while being unloaded from a truck at Chikam Kabrikul in Lilong. And northeastern states hit by earthquakes 4 times in 1 month. Manipur experienced mild quake yesterday. Hello viewers, welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English News Bulletin and I'm Priyo Bertha with all the stories and latest news of the day. Chief Minister Nongthomam Biren has vowed to protect agricultural lands and wetlands to ensure sustainable development and ecological balance. Speaking at the one-day interaction program of local and district-level monitoring committees constituted under the Manipur State Conservation of Paddy Land and Wetland Act 2014, organized by Department of Revenue at Manipur State Film Development Society MSFDS Auditorium, the Chief Minister expressed serious concern over the shrinking of agricultural lands and wetlands at an alarming rate. He instructed the officials concerned to review the performance of local, district and state-level committees constituted under the Act and induct competent officers and social-minded locals into the committee. He asserted that the government will do whatever possible to effectively implement the Act. The Chief Minister also reiterated the need to make Manipur self-reliant in food production by preserving agricultural lands and wetlands. Biren said he is in constant touch with the Agriculture Minister to find ways and means to introduce double cropping across the state. He further said that deliberations are also being made to construct small dams on the Imphal, Kongba and Thobal rivers to harvest water for irrigation and water supply purposes. Expressing his disappointment at the present state of Lamphel, he directed DC Imphal West to take up immediate steps to curb onslaught on paddy lands and wetlands. The Chief Minister asked the DC to evict unauthorized structures and stop encroachment on agricultural land at Lamphel. He also asked DC Bishnupur to constitute a committee comprising MLAs, DC, LDA officials and elected leaders of panchayats to save the Loktak Lake.
Be transparent, be sincere. We be transparent, be sincere. Yes, I put a unit away at the bar. Isn't now a marine in Horgonadre? Zille. I don't want to the expansion of the Abro. I do not must have them to labor. I told them lady recommended the hand palm dogs and another school college hasn't been a cotton than I had the random period accident by Sari Fire. Even he can be punished legally, say anything. Manga Tambuya had a shock was an accident period of a portion that with the Pajana field of work to we can protect the wetland and every percent.
Chief Minister Nongthomam Biren has assured that a market exclusively for the Mao community will be constructed near the supermarket at Lamphel Sanakaitel. The Chief Minister gave the assurance during a meeting with Mao Union Imphal, International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA and the women vendors at CM's bungalow this morning. During the meeting, the delegation apprised the Chief Minister of the hardships faced by the vendors and urged him to construct a market for them so that they will not face difficulties in selling their products. Speaking to Impact News after the meeting with CM, President of Mao Union Imphal K. Sunny Alexander expressed happiness over N. Biren's understanding and commitment to build a market for Mao community. Advisor of IPSA Ibotombi Kuman said they have been urging the government to construct a market for a long time. He also expressed the hope that the construction of the market will help the Mao people thrive in their business.
Temporarily, PDA chairman asung DM college mata arum da khaitang leba tangku bati church opposite do adu area da temporary shed ama saragini adu dan ko hoji ji pothok se puralaga adu da zolo haina haibire
option je ani thong pi ba tingmerong gi mamang le ba apex marketing cooperative society gi complex ki do or lampheng ge da mau gi na maming ama thola kan da mau market ama taw gera hai option ani si thambi bane mau indian kambu sing mau vendor gi kambu sing makhoi gi ba kano do pam je ba de gi lampheng supermarket ki da tonga ba ma pho mo na sang ga pira kan da do da mau gi market to hangbi wa hai ba se makhoi proposal advana thambi gre
IFCD and YAS Minister Letpao Haukip asserted that Chandal district is the most backward district compared with other districts of the state. The people of the district today felicitated the minister at a function held at the indoor stadium in Chandal district. Minister Letpao Haukip said it is very embarrassing that the district has no resources. He urged all concerned not to think for personal gains while implementing developmental works. He also appealed to people to extend cooperation for the development of the district instead of giving hindrances. Both young and old attended the event organized by Reception Program Committee. A meeting was held to discuss ways to develop More town and make it free from violence yesterday afternoon at the conference hall of Elora Hotel, More. Speaker Yumnam Khemchan, Tengnopal MLA Di Korunthang, ADC Chairman Lukhoisai Zhou, leaders of various communities, representatives of different organizations and Chamber of Commerce attended the meeting. Representatives of different communities urged the speaker to improve the condition of More Hospital. A memorandum mentioning the lack of infrastructure in More and the need for development works was also submitted to the speaker. Speaker Khemchan assured them of taking measures to solve their problems in consultation with the Chief Minister. Social Welfare Minister Nemcha Kipgen today inspected the condition of one-stop center in Thoubal Mini Secretariat. The minister told media persons that such centers will be opened in 3 more districts. One center will be opened in Imphal, while 2 centers will be opened in hill districts. During her visit at the center, Minister Nemcha interacted with the staff. She appreciated DC Thoubal for his initiative and expressed her happiness at seeing the center function smoothly. DC Thoubal L. Nabakishore said, it is the first ever center that serves as a second home to women victims. It may be mentioned that under the directive of Ministry of Child and Welfare Development, OSC is meant for women in distress or affected by violence in private and public places. It will facilitate an integrated range of services including medical, legal and psychological support. The minister was accompanied by Principal Secretary JC Ramthanga, DC Thoubal L. Nabakishore and Director Social Welfare Jacinta Lazarus. People yesterday seized PDS rice while being unloaded from a truck at a shop at Chinkham Kabuikul in Lilong. Members of National Food Security Act Development Coordinating Committee Lilong seized the PDS item yesterday around 3 p.m. at Chinkham Kabuikul in Lilong constituency. The shop is owned by Mohammed Aboy. The truck bearing registration number MN016318 had a sticker that read Government on Duty, CAF and PD on it. The rice bags in the truck also had PDS seal on them. Speaking to media persons at the office of All India Tanzim-e-Insaf AITI Lilong Local Council at Lilong Usoipopi today, Chief Advisor of NFSA Development Coordinating Committee Abdul Zabar said, Puyam Sobita of Singzamai Waikomlekai claimed that the rice belonged to her and that she had the required paperwork for the same from the relevant authority. However, the papers were challans which were provided by taxation check post to the drivers. There were 13 such challans in her possession. Abdul Zabar said these challans prove that the truck was transporting the rice bags from Dimapur for business purposes rather than stocking them at FCI Godown. He said, although the new government has warned of stern actions if people are found selling PDS items, but pilferage of PDS items by a few individuals will lead to non-distribution of PDS items to the beneficiaries. The truck has been handed over to Lilong Police Station this afternoon.
99% ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯤꯂꯣꯡꯒꯤꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯆꯦꯟꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯕꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯖꯩ ꯂꯤꯂꯣꯡꯒꯤ ꯅꯂꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯁꯨ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯍꯨꯝꯐꯨꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯃꯒꯤꯅꯦ Lady Chiang as the Kanagi no have a tang tang woman Kangbagalina. Dukan the Yolum port forward that Nasagi porch, far high notification talk about how that negligence the Uraga. Kasunata was Dardak Bokta, Dena, Nisapasarum, the young interest, Lowry with Sigimo, the high ribbon of Sas, Shiromda, she minister advice, Lobi Patara, the Levaxi. Tasiyang naman honorable CMC na haidibo wahiduga mechinaris na tabak do on thorok baga ani sipun mata di parjasi am nungai rekatra.
Secretary of Wangkai Kendra Apunba Agent Committee WKASC Furailarpam Indira has denied the allegations made by Premananda, who claimed to be the nominee of Wangkai MLA, that PDS items under NFSA and AAY have been misappropriated by the rationing agents. Indira clarified that the allegations made by Premananda, which appeared in local dailies, that PDS items under NFSA and AAY have been swindled away by the rationing agents, as baseless. She challenged him to find out the truth from the beneficiaries of the constituency. Addressing media persons and Manipur Press Club today, she questioned why the signature of the DC was not on the show-cause notice issued by Imphal East DC to some rationing agents. She asserted signatures appeared on the notice were either forged or those of deceased beneficiaries. Indira maintained that rice withdrawn from FCI for the constituency has been distributed to the beneficiaries and the records are with her. She appealed to the Chief Minister and Consumers Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Minister to look into the matter and punish the guilty.
Parmisa Payalaga Siang Sing Topachata and is Angalaga Layhan, but department do the action Kanagumbi, a matan lobi dreba. Go down the Sarkanas Habanarga, go down the Tambagi Siangi Maman Quintalama de Lupakun Helaga, however. See Budi and Bidri Bakanagumi, Matana. In the government, the 9,000 something like Hausi Akwankai Kendrick and a whole Atumba, a Sangba card holder or sell, listing Maria something ni, doubling set policing Marie and begin saying, say, a queen Hangzer Matan, the Myanmar Salu, who hidana, a quiz high there. Aduna karambala hulumno akoi haijage habimatam dasu loken kauba adugumba sar loken akoi da takpidre masigumba pose masisu haribo honorable minister na masiangtang thidok pirga asok amasiang se kanana hurali bano se thidok pirga amok tadi hurali ba mise dandi pibiu.
An earthquake of magnitude 3.5 hit Kemang in Arunachal Pradesh around 10 today morning. No damage to property and loss of lives have been reported so far. This is the fourth earthquake in the northeastern states in 1 month. A mild earthquake with a magnitude of 3.0 hit Manipur Surchampo district on June 19th, before which on June 1st, another earthquake of 3.2 magnitude hit Senapati district in Manipur at around 5:48 p.m. Imphal city was hit by a mild earthquake with a magnitude of 4.4 yesterday morning. However, there was no report of damage and casualty. Councillor of Imphal Municipal Council, Ward number 26, Maibon Paumai, distributed rice to flood victims in Gaipunam and Namdulong villages in Wangkai constituency today. The Naga Canal in Namdulong village overflowed due to incessant rains in the past few days, causing floods in these two villages. Volunteers of the villages opened relief camps for the flood victims on the footpath near Kumalampak ISBT. The flood-hit people said the places have been inundated with flood water for the past 3 days and are apprehensive about possible outbreak of waterborne diseases. They are unhappy that the government as well as the department concerned have not extended any assistance to them. They appreciated Maibon Paumai for his help.
Myangi awabsi ko nabi damakta masi ekoi concern department IFCD amasung aluga hojiki PCD gi pipe koya thongumba ado masida phunjinba asina public ja full ising floor sapnoi tabagi mukta pathor ising sina yumlak sa muki awaba tari myamse athu matumda government gi mari na basing sina moida pibi aba lilip sokra pibi na ba apil to jaribin
aikoi na de upai laite adu government side ge ngasi pau nume ahum mari surak re koi ising thumlak pase adu da karimta aikoi da ge karino lak pasu laite adu anna ayak su yam thokna re amo pa ising chang khrabani na imong makai se awa base maiwang nar ga lai khrabani.
It's time for a small commercial break, but we'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Impact News and this is Prime Time English News Bulletin. Let's see what else made news this Tuesday. 2 personnel of 7 Manipur Rifles in Moreh were admitted to Moreh Hospital after they were assaulted by an unidentified person. The The two personnel are identified as PH Tomba, 24 years from Andhro, and Lamboy Kipgen, 29 years from Shochanpur. The incident occurred this evening around 5 p.m. at More Ward number 8. Sources said Tomba and Lamboy were purchasing medicines from a pharmacy when the miscreant hit them with a stick from behind. Tomba was injured in his right wrist while Lamboy was injured in the head. Shops downed shutters after the incident. All Manipur Elementary School Teachers Association in a press release warned of fast unto death to press the demand for 10 months salary and regularization of their service. Socialist Student Union of Manipur SSUM today inspected various schools and found many of them not adhering to the guidelines of the Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur and Board of Secondary Education Manipur. Convener of Private School Survey Committee formed by the union, Yumnam Rishikanta, said they will appeal to the authorities concerned to take necessary actions. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club today, Rishikanta said the union today visited Maria Montessori and Assembly of God schools at Langol Laimanai and Guru Nanak School at Thangal Bazar. He alleged that these schools are not following the guidelines of BOSEM and COHOSEM.
Board Amading COHOSEM ne piba RR singadudi pata school maming da laiba library room, laboratory room, playground amadi student common room, teacher common room, separate toilet, girls and boys amasung school managing committee laigadabani haiba sana kanglon kaya suna laibra yengubada school kharadi ledamde school singadudi Maria Montessori Langol, Assembly of God Laimanai, Guru Nanak School Thangal Bazar haiba school singasini BOSEM amadi COHOSEM gi RR chattana school kaya lairam liba asi matau karamna recognize taurum libano haina su lupasina hanglagli.
Lumding Educated Welfare Association Lumding Kumantham Lekai in a press release said as part of its ongoing drives against drug peddlers and drug abusers, they arrested 2 drug abusers and handed over them to their parents. A team of doctors headed by Dr. T. Vikramjit, MO in charge More Hospital, for the first time performed lower segment cesarean section LSCS yesterday at More Hospital after 2 years. A team comprising of 1 gynecologist, 2 anesthetists and nurses successfully performed the operation. It may be mentioned that More Hospital has been facing several problems due to lack of infrastructure. Yoga Training and Research Center Manipur Sagolban Terakaithel will conduct the largest diabetes awareness at Sai NERC Indoor Hall, Takelpad tomorrow at 8 a.m. with an attempt to set the Guinness World Record on the occasion of 3rd International Day of Yoga. MLA L. Radhakishore will be the chief guest at the event. BJP Wangkhem Mandal will observe the 3rd International Yoga Day at Baifai Community Hall at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. The Mandal has appealed to the people of Wangkhem constituency to participate in the observance. The first ever International Imphal Art Camp 2017 will kick off tomorrow at Slopeland Public School, Khongjom. The 5-day camp is organized by Enni Brothers Entertainments Private Limited in association with Kangla Art Group and Mixed Media Foundation. 40 resident artists, including 2 artists from Korea and another 15 non-resident artists from Manipur, will take part in the residential art camp. Speaking to media persons, Director of Enni Brothers Entertainments Private Limited, Nelson Elangbam, said the objective of the camp is to make the state the destination for artists and art enthusiasts from all over the world. He also said the camp will provide the budding artists in the state a platform to expose themselves to other forms of art, and they will be able to witness works of artists from Korea and other states of India. The camp is being held under the sponsorship of Art and Culture Department and Tourism Department. The camp will continue till 26th of this month.
Artists may have destination like in Manipur tourism and focused away. We try to attract a lot of tourist people who or business but artists from the we are not really inviting the artists right now. So our main objective is all over the world the artists may Manipur the destination Manipur ki phajaba akhoi scenery mayam adagi mokhoji yenga moida inspiration poga mokhoina painting lom do onthoga Manipur se akhoi ki malem ki
Film Society of Manipur will organize a special screening of renowned Assamese filmmaker Moirangthem Maniram's critically acclaimed Assamese feature film Zongkyon Transition on June 21st at State Information Center, Palace Gate at 5 p.m. The 95-minute film made in 2014 depicts the agony of a woman and her family when her husband Abhinash Barua has been kidnapped by an insurgent group. Ningthauja Lancha is the editor and music director of the film. Moirangthem Maniram's debut Assamese feature film Monjai, I Feel Like, bagged the National Film Award for the Best Original Film in Assamese language in 2008 and also selected in the Indian Panorama of International Film Festival of India in the same year. After the screening, there will be question and answer session with the film director. And before we wrap up, the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren determined to protect agricultural lands to ensure sustainable development and ecological balance in Manipur. Government of Manipur to build an exclusive market for Mau community at Gamphel Sanametel. People sees PDS rice while being unloaded from a truck at Chikamkawit Pool in Lilong. And northeastern states hit by earthquakes 4 times in 1 month. Manipur experienced mild quake yesterday.